perfect service. Ist noch nicht an, ne?
You didn't see anything.
He's missing to work in a restaurant. He needs some. It's compensating his. He needs to be useful. Useful.
Kommt nichts raus.
1, 2, nee, ist nicht. Ding ist an.
Nee.
Ist an.
Doch, ist auch. Ha.
Nee, ja. Ja. Doch.
Dann weiß ich auch nicht.
Da unten ist noch ein paar Knöpfe.
Ja.
Alle mal drücken. Drücken, drücken.
Jetzt etwa.
1, 2, ja, jetzt hast du es dabei. Sag doch den Knopf noch. Man muss.
Das ist auch für dich.
Alles für mich? Ich dachte, ach so, Quittung.
Sorry.
Ich dachte aber, I thought it was a check or something. It's just a receipt for that I paid. Yeah. First you have to pay in. Good. Ha. Certainly we are.
Enlightened.
I can see the criminals. Okay, I hope everyone had a pleasant nightmare.
Yeah.
Let's continue the nightmare. I like nightmares. Nice dreams are useless. We need nightmares. In these fairy tales of life. Huh? Jose, nightmares are good, huh?
Yeah, they're good.
Then you can enjoy the daydream more because then comparing to the nightmare, it's not so bad. Maybe. So I wish you worse nightmares. Okay, good morning. Okay, who is fresh and full of questions?
Fresh questions.
Fresh maybe, but full of questions I don't see. Heidi moved again. I always have to adjust to the new picture. Yeah.
I have a question still from yesterday.
Oh, an old one.
Yeah.
Not a fresh one.
I had it yesterday already, but then I thought, it doesn't matter, but it's still there. So I asked it. Because yesterday you were talking about Moody and that he retired.
No, he temporary maybe.
Yeah, temporary or whatever.
It's our open-end retirement.
Yeah. And the intention we were talking about. And then I was wondering, what is actually your intention? If I may ask that.
Yeah, I talk to myself, having fun. That's the permanent intention.
Okay.
Fun.
Fun?
Yeah, it's all fantastic. With the phantom, I have mostly fun. The fun with the phantom. With this one and all the other phantoms, it's all fantastic. So this is a permanent intention to enjoy myself. But this I cannot give. This is not transmitting or something. So I talk to that what is the fun in the tom. It's fun in the tummy. That's all. And for me that is actually the absolute city, that eye to eye or that fun to fun. And if that is maybe present, then it's not so, then even sadness is quite funny. That's all, that's permanently. when I always say you better enjoy yourself because it will take a while, I mean it. So I talk to that eternity. And there's no way out, and you have to enjoy yourself. And if you don't enjoy yourself, there is no other who enjoys you. That's all. That's my absolute whatever. So I don't want to help you in any way. If I help you, sorry. It was not meant to happen.
You do, I'm sorry about it.
When I help you.
Yeah.
No, it's like if you're, this intention of help or trying something is like the blind trying to lead the blind into whatever future or anything. To more pure whatever, that one and this one, and awakening for me has no value. Sounds good, but it's, for me fun is much more, because peace you are anyway, but so enjoy the peace you are, it's having fun with yourself. The rest, it's therapy. It's all psychotherapy, and that's why I'm always hitting on the psychotherapist. It's terror. It puts you in a permanent terror of something is wrong with you. I'm not here to tell you what is wrong with you. I don't know what is right or wrong with you. You're just what you are. So I'm not in the terror business. And even transmitting is terror. Then you're depending on someone who gives you something, transmitting something, or in the presence of some more Shakti or peace or anything. It's all prison. It's all slavery. And I'm not here to enslave myself. Because even being a master is slavery. Thinking you are better or can give something is slavery, because you limit yourself. Even by expanding, you limit yourself. It's all slavery. You become a slave to imaginations and ideas and concepts. Yeah. So I don't even want to destroy concepts. Because by trying to destroy them, I confirm them. So, what to do? Yeah. Anything else? Intention? No, but you know your intention, when you're honest, you want to be permanent in a comfort experience. That is hell. That is in hell of intention, because by that you always fight for comfort. So call it peace or call it some. And that idea of comfort is hell. Because what you are doesn't need any comfort. There's no idea of comfort. What is and what is not comfort. So I'm not here for a wellness cure. But well, if you feel good, it's okay too.
Then it's good.
I will not work against it. But I will not work for the other side too. For working, I'm too lazy. What would you do for money? What would be the worst you could do? Work. Yeah, something else. Yeah.
Is there an indifference for comfort or discomfort?
It's what?
An indifference for comfort or discomfort?
No, I know what is comfort and discomfort, but it comes and goes. But for me, as I often say, even awareness is discomfort.
Yeah.
It starts in the morning with waking up, and it ends when the body goes, like in falling asleep. Like even awareness, becoming aware to exist is, if I would say comparing to what I am, is an experience of discomfort. So I cannot escape discomfort. That's all. I try to be comfortable all the time, blah, blah, blah. I know how it is, but it's slavery. It's being a slave of an idea of that you can escape, that it will end. And the discomfort, even which is awareness, is there. It will not be gone. It's infinite as you are, as this world is as infinite as you are, and eternal.
So sometimes I'm busy with let it be as it is, and that also starts to feel like work.
It is.
Yeah.
It's too much work.
Yeah. Exactly.
And arrogance.
Yeah.
It's very arrogant.
Yeah.
I let it be as it is. Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, and then I say may it be, but it is the same.
No, may it be as it is just like a wish is already fulfilled.
Yeah. That's what I. But then still, it's kind of you have to.
No, it's a silent acceptance. It's just pronounce it, this whatever silent acceptance. There's an acceptance. That is what you are. That is, if it would say something, it would say, may it be as it is. If it would say at all something, never it says anything, but if it would put something, if it would pronounce that what it would say, may it be as it is. Because how it is, or if it's not, cannot affect what I am at all. The peace I am is not depending on peace on earth, or the circumstance, or what you imagine, the dream can be.
Yeah, because that already refers to something which is there already.
Which is too late.
Yeah, but then you're not doing something.
You never did anything anyway.
Yeah.
So.
But then it doesn't feel so much as work.
Yeah, but it's still a before and after.
Yeah.
It's still a story of me.
Yeah.
Before I was this, and whatever has a before and after. Fairy tale.
Yeah.
It needs one who has a before and after. It's confirming one that something happened before and now it's different. Yeah. What's new, pussycat? That's why I'm hammering on this enlightenment experiences and realization experiences and putting it on YouTube. And from that moment on, this morning someone sent me to Jim Carrey when he read Eckhart Tolle for a while and something, and I hated him before even. And then in the now, and he saw the swords, I think, and then by whatever, and total insight, he saw the swords cannot affect him, blah, and the swords come and then blah, 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 and suddenly expanded into the universe, and before he was Jim Carrey, and then he became the universe. And now I am the universe, and I'm now even hating the universe, because even the universe is Jim Carrey. I never liked him in any role. So disgusting. Though I have some taste still. I like that I don't have to accept anything. I don't have to love anything. I can hate everything. It means nothing. Hating, loving. So, but Jim Carrey I cannot. I was thinking on Cash and Carry.
Jim carries a lot of cash.
The what?
Jim carries a lot of cash.
Cash, yeah. And he always gives $20 or $100 notes he puts on the street and goes behind the corner and looks at the beggar coming and picking it up and the face of the beggar. And then he feels very good, Mr. Jim Carrey. That stories I hate even more. It's more as I read about him. How generous, he putting $100 bills out of his whatever 200 million tralala on the street and looking at the beggar who makes a happy face. Oh, that's intention.
Yes, a bad one.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself in a state of resistance? And
I resist everything.
how do you live through that?
No, it's just futile. But still there's resistance. But even to resist resistance, that would be the worst.
Yeah.
That's the worst resistance. To resist the resistance. It's like if I love everything, bullshit. No, fuck it all. No, but this is like the me, resisting, Understanding resistance is cannot but, so I don't resist anymore. Ha 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 ha. Until the tolerance limit is crossed and then suddenly resistance is back. So why just, I resist everything, but cannot help it. Happens anyway. But still I resist. I don't want to wake up in the morning. Still I don't want to wake up. Especially when I'm awake. No, for me the best thing is that nothing has to change. That this whatever so-called entity Karl can have preferences, can do whatever. It doesn't make any difference for what that is what I am. That's freedom. So the freedom what you are and the freedom of even your baby. The baby is free. It's like your baby. You don't have to love it, you can resist it, but leave it alone. And if the best you can do, leave it alone. Let it be as stupid as it is. There's nothing to gain if it's changing. It will change by itself, but not by intention. It's changing every day. You wake up, every morning someone else wakes up, in a way. Always different. The cluster of experiencing is always a different cluster of a personality. So, what to do with it? You want to purify it? Make it an impersonal personality? I have no idea. Purification for me is the most dirty idea you can have. Because the moment you want to purify something, you think it's dirty. So you only see dirty things, because you want to purify them. And you fight for it, Always showering. Always dirty energy around you. The moment I go out, I have to take a shower afterwards, because it's, I feel so, I'm so open for it, like everything comes into me. I know many of these persons, but mainly spiritual, esoteric people. They go to normal supermarket and then afterwards shower, that was too much. Commerce, material world, no. I want to be in my purified spirit. And they permanently want to uplift the spirit. Especially in Byron Bay. There's festivals, they call uplifting spirit festivals. In Boring Bay. Whoa. Australia, auspicious. I just make fun about it. It's not okay, and that's okay for me. The good thing is it doesn't need to be okay. To be okay. No.
Okay.
No, that is like maybe as it is, okay or not okay, what to do. This is what to do. Try to do something is futile, not to do something is futile, so whatever is futility. It's all futile. Nothing is there, nothing comes out of it. Doesn't make you more or less as you are anyway. So maybe your longing is for that, but doesn't need anything. No necessity at all. Satisfaction by nature. And not by events, not by sensational experiences. But now you're looking always for sensational experiences of harmony and peace and having good friends and people recognize how you are and how great you are or not, or paying attention to your pure mind. Sounds good. Imagine you get enlightened and no one wants to know. Happens. You sit somewhere even you don't want to know. Oh, he again, enlightened today. Oh, let's see tomorrow. Yeah. Intention.
So yesterday you mentioned like the last trap, which was avoiding identity.
No, the perfect trap.
The perfect trap. So that was the perfect trap to not identify with the.
Being not identified.
Mm-hmm.
It's a most perfect trap. I am not identified with my mind, with my body, with whatever. Wonderful. One who is not identified. Bravo. Maybe it's an advantage. But the main question is who needs it? So it's the advantage prison. Trying to create a comfort zone of being untouchable or anything. It's very common and so many books about it and so many experiences, how they achieved it. From that moment on, I was just pure awareness and nothing could touch me anymore. I'm just a canvas where all the vibrations dance on, but I'm unaffected by it. That's why I don't go to these festivals, where all these people sitting, explaining in what state they are right now.
Is it actually true that they like stay in this state, or they're just like writing books about it and they're also
They're looking for customers for their state. They want to sell something. It's a selling business. I don't blame them, it just sounds good. And everyone, yes, me too. Why not me? And then there's always like, come to my workshop tomorrow. There, someone is sitting there, he will take your name and your bank account and no, it's fine. It's just, but for me, it's not. I don't blame the bakery to make advertisement for their cakes or something. But it's for me not different. The whole universe is business. Everyone is busy selling and buying something all the time.
So any state is like impermanent, right? Whatever they.
No, it doesn't satisfy anyone. There is no satisfaction in any. It's all fiction. How can fiction satisfy you? So that is sat is fiction. The moment you exist as whatever, then self is fiction. When you are the self who doesn't know any self, then sat is faction. It's a fact that you are, and that is uninterrupted you are. So you are that. That is fact, and that is sat is faction. There's a piece which doesn't need anything, and the rest is satisfaction. So it's science fiction, you want to gain something, and want to be bigger or some whatever thing. Or you want to own peace, and that is impossible. Ownership is impossible. It's like Jim Carrey, I am the universe. Wonderful. Now I have to leave. Jim Carrey is occupying everything. The toilet is occupied. Now, many people come in, why you always destroy teachers and do things which are fun? It's not because it's needed, it's just that you maybe see it's all futile, it's all empty, and you may just stop, absolute stop as what you are, and not longing for some whatever, and whatever items you can buy somewhere. It's always like, it's not buying something, it's always bye-bye. Bye-bye. No necessity of any kind to achieve or anything to do. So bye-bye, not buy. Don't buy, be the bye-bye. Bye-bye buying. So, bye-bye. It's not good for business what I'm doing. I'm always wondering that people still come.
So that was like Castanet was the tunnel and the Nagwal, right?
The what?
In Castanet, in Don Juan was referring to tunnel and Nagwal, right? Like this permanent and impermanent aspect.
Yeah, there are two aspects of your nature. The Nagwal is a permanent and the tonal is impermanent. But you're neither the Nagwal or the tonal. You are that what has two sides. The tonal side and the Nagwal side. The permanent side and the impermanent side. but you are neither the side. That is, you experience yourself as permanent and impermanent, but you're never that what you experience.
So is it like a permanent experience of both sides at the same moment, or it's the experience?
No,
Of
both
myself
sides
and-
are as eternal and infinite as you are. There's an infinite experiences of impermanence and infinite experience of permanence. Both is eternal, and as you are the eternal.
So there is no shifting, it's just...
There's what?
No, there is no shifting, it's just a
Shifting?
between...
No, every night you go from the impermanent to the permanent, like the perception goes from one side to the other side.
And after awakening, is it also going...
There's no awakening. For who? It will be that what you are. There's no one waking up, and this is never not awake. There's no awakening for who? Awakening happens only in the impermanent. So every awakening, every sleep is in the impermanent side. It doesn't mean anything. You are that, finished. And there's no need for anything, not even awakening. Awakening is a joke. It's a joke of impermanent experiences, of one who is there, who experiences this dream of sleeping, awakening, whatever you can name and form, whatever you can, it's all in the impermanent fiction. The fiction and the non-fiction, but both is fiction. And you cannot escape yourself, that's the main thing, you cannot avoid yourself. And as you are that what has two sides, you cannot avoid to experience yourself as impermanent or permanent. No way out. That is Shiva. Has two faces, and the third face is the facelessness. The face and no face and the facelessness. The nature of Shiva, which has three faces. But he has no face. Neither face or no face. That is the self, is the permanent, the impermanent, and that what. Yeah, that's the trinity of Shiva. The Trijol. It's in every whatever, it's all these pointers. It's not nothing especially in Castaneda, Don Juan, or in this. It's always that what is self pronouncing itself or explaining itself in different cultures. But there's only that absolute master you are, who is explaining itself accordingly to the culture he is in, or what is maybe then pointers to that. The Sufis have the same, and there the Christianity has, mystics have the same. There are differences, but they always point to that. It's like Jesus, like I'm the Father, awareness, but I'm not the Father. I'm the Spirit, but I'm not the Spirit. I'm the Son, but I'm not the Son. I'm that. Which has three ways of experiencing itself. Even Jesus. In Christianity, so you don't have to go straight to a different culture or religion. You can find it in your very own, wherever you're born. It's all there, all the pointers. But it's more famous to go to some foreign land and having a new name and taking a new identity. And before I was Klaus, now I'm claustrophobic. Only Mitra made a good choice. Before he was Bert and now he is God. Mitra. Yeah.
So no awakening.
Do what?
So no awakening.
No, there are many awakenings, but whatever awakes falls asleep again. Sounds good.
It's a bit like big piece to digest.
No, it's a nice thing to sell.
Mm-hmm.
One awakened, one selling awakening. Sounds good. And everyone, yes, me too. I want to be like him. Yeah, it's like the carrot is coming up and the donkey is going after it. But both are enslaved. Even the awakened one is still a slave of awakening, of his special state. that he knows reality. Realize his true nature. Fucking true nature, what would it be? What is untrue nature? Even the idea of true nature is false.
And how this process would be called correctly?
The what?
How this like liberation or
There is no liberation. It's another fucking carrot. Liberating from what? From what do you want to be liberated?
but then there is definitely like a difference.
Yeah, there are differences. And differences are in the phenomenal world, in this tonal, whatever. Many differences. Every moment is different to the other one. All unique, but do they make a difference to what you are? So yes, there are differences. And maybe one state is more comfortable than the other one, but so what? You are the eternal, it's an eternal journey through your infinite nature, from one state to the other. And you cannot rest in any of them. There is no rest anywhere. And the beauty is there is no need for rest. Who needs to rest where? Wherever you can rest, you have to depart. So even an awakened one, there is departure again. Your flight goes on 10:30 and the number and you will be. So you're in a permanent transit lounge. But you want to make it permanent. Like you want to be permanent awake. Then you have to stay in that. You have to make a little effort, not to make effort. So I should not move anymore. I should be abiding into my natural state. As even the idea of natural state is, for me, is not natural. It makes something else unnatural. So it's part of this dream of differences. Natural state, unnatural state, blah, 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 blah. So what to do? If you went everywhere and there is nowhere to rest. So you have to be what you are without rest. And you are it anyway. You are with and without rest. And then this rest in peace, as if when you die you rest in peace. There's no one resting in peace. Peace off. It's always it's a rip off. What is the rip off here? Rest in peace, rip off of what? Of the.
It's a rip-off.
It's a rip off. It's a rip off. Called Eve. The rip off Adam. Adam already damned. And then he has to condemn everything. Condemned forever. Yeah, this side. Neck. Yeah, I have to. That's why I have to when I reverse with the car. I need these talks for really many reasons. Otherwise, I have to watch tennis all the time. So, that's so yeah. Heidi, so far away. You miss the mountains, you want to be higher there.
It's a good place.
On the cold heating, cooling down. Yeah, good. Diana, hunting. Still not fed up with painting?
I try.
You try to be to stop? Me too, I try to stop and then a few years I really, and then I start again a little bit. And then comes, okay, something more to store. It's all self-storage, the whole thing. The best is painting, selling, but never happened. There's statistic, I think only 1% of the artists can live from it. 1%. The rest is just getting social security or some welfare or some stipendium or being teachers or something. 1%. But everyone still wants to be an artist. But it's the worst thing you can be. Nothing is more painful than being an artist. Crazy, huh? Such a suffering of always being imperfect. You make a painting and one moment you think it's okay, then you look out of the window and see the real art. And then you look back, fuck. Start again. One is never satisfied with what one is doing, otherwise you would stop. Always the next painting, maybe with the next painting it will be the best one, and the real one, real art. Even the idea of real art. Huh? What is good art, what is bad art? Wow, you're so... Wow. So I know what I'm talking about. The worst thing one can be. So if God becomes an artist, he wants to change his painting. He wants to make a better painting. So God wakes up in everyone who wants to change his painting, his whatever, his creation. By that he suffers every day. Look at yourself. You wake up and something you want to change. Yourself even. You're thinking, you're whatever. I shouldn't eat that more, this, I go down there, and I'm trying to change your behaviors and how you are, and more peaceful than this one. You want to be the best person you can be. A better person. That's God waking up and trying to change his own creation. Fantastic, huh? And then he suffers. Wonderful. He cannot blame anyone else. He has to blame himself that he is trying to change his own creation. Wow. Should we have pity with him? Or compassion? No. Self-guilt is at us. But if you have to paint, it's pain. That's why it's called painting. It's really painting. Ting, 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 ting. Moment by moment. Always doubting what you have done. Huh? It's crazy. Full of doubts, permanent doubts. Is that really good? And every time you look at the painting, you're doubting more. And should I stop and should I not stop? And, crazy. Then you have to be a little bit prostitute. You go to galleries and you want to show my work and selling. I think it's crazy. You rather clean the street or something, and because even then you have some critics around you who tell you what a good cleaner you are. So questions about God being a seeker, seeking a better place, wanting to make the world a better place, like the new earth, Eckhart's new earth. Who wants to live in Eckhart's new world, new earth? Huh?
The new man.
The new man. Barry Newman. Barry the Newman, I would say. Barry Newman. Nice songs, huh? Barry Newman. Yeah, like even Osho wanted to, with his soldiers, sannyasin soldiers, wanted to change the world. And if you don't revolt to this world, there will be only computers, people running around and blah, blah, blah. Wow. And everyone, yes, we will fight for a new world. And we are the last hope for humanity.
The new man.
Yeah, the new man, Osho's new man, or new wow man.
Wow.
His bloody dogs. Yahoo! Yahoo! Howling wolves. Yahoo! Woo! Yeah, if even these great masters have these ideas and putting in the seeds of someone that you are the last hope of humanity and the world, and without you, you have to wake up, and if you don't wake up, you will destroy the world, and the world will be destroyed by all these unawake monsters of humanity. Oh. Wake up to your true potential, because then you can maybe change it to the better. Like being a Green Party and now wanting to making the heating system in the whole world different. Yeah. So who is saving us from the savers? That's the question. God, save us from the savers. The most dangerous entities in this world who want to change the world to the better. Wow. Better world. Any idea?
The savers of savers?
Favors?
The savers of savers? For savers.
Save us from the savers.
Yes, but then we would need savers
From the savers. Yes, that way, but both is stupid, but it's maybe more fun. Shooting the savers. It's not so many. That can be managed. Not Putin or so, they want to destroy. That I like. Destruction. Put it to the ground. No. But all of that is unavoidable. All of that has to, wow. So you ask me if I resist, yes, I have resistance against all of that. But it's futile.
And how do you live through this resistance? Are you just like...
I use it to get up in the morning.
You sail it?
No, I resist my back pain because I know by experience if I stay too long in bed I get back pain. So I resist my back pain and get up. Or I resist I have to pee anyway. So I resist as long as I can and then I get up and go to pee. Yeah, everyone is doing it like that. So.
Everyone. It's like an alarm. Never.
It's like you get constipated because your toilet stinks or something. But then you have to go because whatever. So for me, resistance is quite natural. You resist and you have to, as long as you can, and then you give in.
And how do you find that space of not resisting resistance?
No, there is no space. I just live as Karl. Karl is resisting everything until he cannot help it anymore. It's like going underwater and you resist to breathe because you want to prove that you don't need air. Then you resist breathing but by whatever life energy it gets you up to breathe again. So try it, go down and try to stay there. It's like trying resisting to exist. And then, then you have to anyway. It will make you. The circumstance will dictate what comes next. You can say totality decides everything. It's already decided. So what? So you cannot even not resist because resistance is decided. As long as resistance is there. And then it may go away by itself. It came by itself, it goes by itself. Or by that totality of life. Call it whatever. It's just meant to happen as it is. And if there's resistance, it's meant to happen. And try whatever you try, you cannot change it. Even the changing is meant to happen, but not by you changing it. So, like every word comes out here, it's meant to be spoken. And try not to speak and trying to make it it's even that is already there. Every glimpse of your eye is just already there. So, for me, that's peace. Everything already is done, before it's even done. So, what to do? They say you cannot resist yourself, and yourself is always winning. Winning in the way it has nothing to gain by you doing it or not. Be this way or the other way, it's different, but it doesn't make any difference. So it's a natural acceptance of life. One doesn't need to accept it, how you are. It's just irrelevant what you're doing or not, for what it is. Has no consequence at all. This total irrelevance of what you believe to be. Sometimes, for many people it's not so nice because they don't feel so important anymore for life. Being not even a leaf in the wind or something, or anything. Not even nothing. Nothing would be okay, but not being even nothing. Wow. Unbearable. Yeah, good. Comes Atma again. Okay, I have to go this way again. I have a Belgian friend who is in Rishikesh called Atmananda. You know Atmananda? He's now in Orgiva and stays there. Atmananda. Always totally exhausted by having his ashram in Rishikesh and moving around, making money then in Italy and in Spain and putting it into his ashram and having always 5, 6, 10 people around, young boys and things, and assistants and things. Wow, he's quite exhausted, the guy. I like it. Having an organization is exhausting, unbearable. Yeah, that's well.
Yeah, I think you are the only one who doesn't have an organization.
Yeah, a little bit Mitra, but he is useless. He wants to retire, I guess.
Enough is enough.
He has enough to do with himself, so I don't expect anything.
Make you good coffee.
Nah, always too strong. He always makes him for himself, his taste, and I'm used to weaker coffee. I have 1 liter coffee, and for him it would be a tenth of that, in shots. I have to drink it that I have liquid coming in. For me the taste is not so important. Yeah, to be honest. I can have 10 different, and it's just like pearls for this pig, whatever. Or good gourmet food or something. Or organic food. And this is an organic apple. Ooh. Then you have to appreciate it. Ooh. I mean it well with you. Oh, that's the worst. You mean it well with me. No, that's why Moji is so exhausted, because he has to maintain his whole ashram and his 50 people he employs and blah blah blah. All this responsibility. wow. And all the Muchi groups around the world, he has to feed with new videos and from the toilet and everywhere. There's always videos running wherever he walks and what he is doing, and sitting somewhere and having a private talk with the goose or something. Yeah, it's or not.
Yeah.
Exactly the. Then it's not so. It's not so. You can imagine how tiring that is. That he is now very exhausted, talking to the goose all the time, and videos running, and then renovating the dentist practice in next city because he wants to make good harmony with the neighbors of the people around him and thing. Being a politician too, and has to balance the whole thing. Wow, crazy. I'm really saved by laziness. Wow, I'm so fucking happy that this intention went. Wow, these traps are so bad that you think you can give something to people and you make an ashram and wow, it's not a blessing. For sure not. My grandmother resisted a long time, and then still he had an ashram, but it was never his intention. So if it would have happened with this guy, okay, but I resisted. But thanks God, it was not meant. No, it was not meant to happen. It would have been meant to happen, fuck it.
Until now, yeah. But now I pronounce it.
Until now,
You see an opening.
don't paint a black painting in front of me. That would be, no, I'm too old for it now. I'm beyond.
Ranjit started late also,
He never had an ashram.
but he started late talking.
Yeah, but talking only because Nisargadatta was talking. And one is enough,
Yeah.
not because he didn't want. So talk to him. He talks, then I don't have to do it. He was saved by Maharaj, the Maharaj, our Ranjit. Just fun. The 0-0 fun. Tja, what else? Asha. Ashes to ashes. Russia, Alles gut? All is good. Alles in Buddha. Alles in Buddha. All is in Buddha. Buddha. Tja, Texas Ranger. Aus Texas, the first always comes Chuck Norris. I always remember him fighting to Bruce Lee in Rome, in the cathedral. They had the big fight in one movie, and so that was the early 70s. I remember all this material art. No, I was doing karate in that time. I wanted to be a perfect fighter, so I was in that. What to do?
Ninja Karl.
Huh?
Ninja Karl.
Ninja is good. Ninjo. El Niño. That Kindchen. El Niño. The little kid. And the ninja is the female one. And they always discuss which storm is stronger, which brings more rain and more disaster, the girl or the boy. El Niño or El Niña. Tja, girls are always stronger. But the worst thing is like in 93, I think they changed the names for low pressure thing, for storms and heavy weather and thing. Before it was always female names. Yeah, and then from 93 they made both male and female names for this kind of storms. And the first bad weather name, imagine what was the first name? Karl. I thought, why me? That's karma. The first thief. Karl. Thief. Yeah. Takes us something. Law and order.
Low.
It's a law and order. Lawyer. Liar. Loyal. Are you loyal or a lawyer? Ask me something. Otherwise I show you how I think.
So yesterday you mentioned that every interaction is transactional.
Is what?
Every interaction is transactional. So the way I relate to myself, people around me, my children, whoever, everything is transactional.
Now you can call it your energy penetrating energy. It's like a penis, like a lingam penetrating the yoni or whatever, vibrating. It's like life having sex with life, penetrating life penetrating life. That's in creating the whole whatever. So it's not like personal having sex or something. So the penetrating what is penetrated is not different in nature. All is energy. So energy penetrating energy. So there is no female, male or anything. There are principles only. So they call it the male principle is awareness and the female is consciousness, Shakti. So awareness and Shakti and both, and then the awareness vibrates in the yoni, in that cosmic vagina of space, and it creates the whole universe. Just the vibrations of light. So the first is light, the male principle, the female is space, and then the male principle vibrates in that female space, infinite space, and then all the universes, all the vibrations and forms appear as vibrations, like now. So it's a permanent sexual vibration. But not because women and men or all what one thinks about sex. There's life, penetrating an imaginary penetration itself. So there's only that. And I cannot see anything wrong with it, in whatever way. So even war is life penetrating life. What you call peace and war is just life experiencing itself in imaginary penetrating itself. So in that nothing is born, nothing is created, and nothing can be destroyed. So there is no creation and no destruction in anything. So there is no birth and no death. Ever. Never was, never will be. And you are that, so what to do? Enjoy yourself in all possible penetrations and ways. So you're not only the penetrated, like feeling always abused in a way as a person, that you have to do something you don't want maybe or something. So you are the raper, the raping and the raped. You cannot know what you are in it. So as you're the penetrator, the penetrating what is penetrated. The raper, the raping and the raped. The trapper, the trapping and the trapped. In nature not different. And to be that, there is no pity left. There's that compassion of being that. Because you feel yourself as a penetrator, penetrating what is penetrated. So that's compassion. But there is no pity of who is better off or something, or from higher to lower or anything.
And no guilt.
Never was any guilt. There was never any, nothing ever happened. For what can be their guilt if nothing ever is done to anyone, to anything? So that you can call perfection in action, which is Shakti. Perfection in action. Absolute movements of that absolute energy. And no need to rest in it because it's unexhaustible. So no retirement possible. I think Yuchi was making Krishnamurti, and someone asked him, "Are you retired?" "No, I'm retired from retirement." This is like being retired from retirement, because you cannot retire from yourself. So, you cannot exhaust that what never moves. Shalabha, but you feel tired. I see. And what you are never feels tired of feeling you tired. The nature of Shalabha enjoys Shalabha feeling tired. Yeah, so again, my intention is to make that what you are laugh about oneself. That's all. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm not tired. Oh, yeah. I'm so fed up. Look, today he's so fed up. Yesterday he was fed up too. Tomorrow he will be fed up even more. Oh, we will work on that. Federation. Fed up. Or fed down. Why not fed down? Huh? Why one is fed up, not fed down? Fed up. One is fed up. Like a balloon. Yeah, Madame said. It's hard to be sad all the time. Huh? It's
Also, I woke up at 4 in the morning, panicking that I have to ask a question.
panicking.
Yeah, that I have to ask a question I don't really have. And I had a terrible time trying
To find it. Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's a real nightmare.
Yeah, it's... Sorry I asked for questions. Yeah, but it's really hard work to keep sad all the time. You really have to give attention to that all the time. Some are experts in that. They really, especially some Visroladria. It's like if they're driving a tank through the city. It's war everywhere. When I come with my you go there. But if two coming, who goes first? Wow. It's quite dangerous. Or Lorda, war. Rolling over. When they were young, they were dancing rock and roll, and now they're rock and roll on something else. But less men. Men are more proud. But women are easier. They have good reasons. There's some shopping's possibility and putting it there. It's not for me, it's just for my shopping. Men on the stick. Double stick sometimes, until it's really needed to roll. Good. Some fun. See, if there is no question, I make other fun. It's possible too. We can manage. Don't worry. Or worry and be happy. Worry and be happy. It really needs a lot of effort to be unhappy. You really have to find always a reason to be unhappy. Crazy, huh? And everyone is an expert to find the reason why something is wrong and to be unhappy. Why you cannot be happy. Something is, you really have to make really hard work to be unhappy.
They come from them, they come just alone.
No, you have to really give attention to it all the time. It's really, that's why you're tired at night to fall asleep, because you really try to be unhappy the whole day.
It doesn't look like this.
Huh?
It doesn't look like this.
Yeah, but it is, I tell you. That makes you tired.
But what is the benefit of that?
Because when you're unhappy, you can exist as a me. There is no me in happiness, so you have to make an effort to be unhappy, that you can be that phantom, that you can be the me. The me needs misery to exist. Without misery, no me. So you have to make an effort to find reasons to be unhappy all the time. Something has to be wrong. Something has to be done. You have to see the toilet is not clean enough, or this one. I always have to work, or my friend is not doing what I want, or she should not do this. You always have to think about what is wrong. No, I just tell you, now I make a therapy here. Yeah, at least you get something out of this one here. No, just watch it. It really needs a lot of energy to be unhappy. Crazy, huh? When you don't think about anything, suddenly it's without any effort, but you cannot remember then. And then what happened? Why was I happy? Something went wrong? I have to watch out more. What happened around me? How can I be happy? There is no reason for it.
So superficial.
That's a problem. To be happy, it doesn't need any reason. You're just by nature happy, but you have to make an effort to be unhappy. Crazy. Fun. Just watch it. Tomorrow I ask you.
So basically that's what parents teach us from the childhood.
It's conditioning. If you don't want to go to school, you have to be sick. So you give attention to be sick. And I cannot do that, I'm not able to do it. Well, you always have to, I think parents don't like happy kids. No, they don't like it. They want to raise you. They want to be, because they give you something who makes you happy. Not that you can be happy just by being what you are. No.
It's about self-importance.
Yeah, they need some importance, that they make you happy or unhappy.
Yeah.
They control your mood.
But I think in relationship it's also...
The same. Family and thing itself, I always say. Everyone wants to control the other one. And everyone complains not having enough. Not getting enough attention from the parents that love you. Parents that love you more, and competition everywhere. Oh God. It's crazy. that's the way it is. Paradise. So, you better be unhappy. Everyone expert in making faces, because if you're unhappy, they don't ask you to do something for them, maybe.
Yeah, it's like you need to act basically to be in the society, because if you
Yeah. No, if you're happy and feel strong and things, they all come, can you help me? So you better sit exhausted, unhappy. Yeah, it's a avoiding work technique.
it's true.
Yeah. Just be honest. You are Tarn, Täuschen und Verpissen technique. I don't know it English. Tarn, camouflage of truth.
Oh.
And you're trained for it by your parents. Happy. Can you help me in the kitchen? Oh, I'm so depressed. Yeah. Heidi, huh? You can do it too. Yeah, I know you didn't listen. It's another technique, just not to listen. You never listen. Yeah. What did you say? Though you're all experts in playing your role, like in a way, for perfect actors, fulfilling your role perfectly.
It's not safe to look happy. You get on the head, like you must be feeling too good. You get this thing, and
you get too much from.
Dir geht's wohl zu gut. Like if you look happy, then something you are not working well, doing whatever.
You look too fresh.
Suspicious.
You should work more. You can get more out of life if you look exhausted.
And you're so fucking open, and then everybody comes because they feel you are happy about them, maybe.
Or the opposite, they don't dare to come close to you because you're too strong.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't work. They just go the other way because it's a healthy, strong. No. That's too much for me. Whatever you do is wrong, I tell you. Looking happy is wrong, looking unhappy is wrong. Nothing works. Everyone smells the fake thing. You cannot hide it. You cannot hide anything. Everyone knows.
But if you don't hide, then the others
It's another
keep
hiding.
on hiding.
It's
and
another hiding.
Pretend that they don't hide. So
Yeah, but they hide in not hiding.
hiding doesn't work, and not hiding also.
It works.
Not hiding doesn't work.
It works. All works. Look, it all works.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, for you not, but for life it works all the time. Maybe you should go to Baron Katie. More sun. One is still blessed. It's a sock-free season starts. You have to go more into the sun. This shoes I have 15 years. Looks new, huh?
You didn't wear this?
No. this morning, out of the blue, there must be some
Put them to
pavers from Delhi airport, because they had some rupees left. I remember exactly. I just had exactly the rupees for this. It was down 50% and then. So today was the future demanded me to buy the pavers 15 years ago on Delhi airport. Just I had 2 hours time, stop over. It's always a that the future demands everything. Just on this example.
For today.
For that this morning, sock free. Yeah, but watch it. Just see how life plays with you. What? Then, that every step, whatever I've done, led to this, whatever, sock-free day. In German said, then you're out of sock. No, dann bist du von den Socken. If you realize that it was unavoidable, the sock-free day. Sun was shining, the whole circumstance. And they are too narrow with socks. That's why it's... I tried in the socks and I didn't get in, so...
The bigger size was 50 rupee too much.
No, this is my side. But they're meant to be sock-free.
That was a trick.
No, it's not a trick. They're just sock-free shoes.
It's like a sock.
Huh?
It's like a sock. The shoes.
It's like a sock.
A what? A
Shoe
sock.
is like a sock.
Ah, it's my sock.
Yeah.
I'm totally out of my socks. It's really socks. But 15 years I kept them, just for today, for you. Shalava, for you. See my sock-free, naked. I show you my nakedness. 10 centimeter nakedness.
In the sock-free state.
Ja. Von den Sockenzustand. Von den Sockenzustand. Into the socks, out of the socks. Every day the same, huh? You go into the socks, you go out of the socks. Then you have to wash the socks. What is life really socks, huh?
Sock-free.
Then it's like holiday, a sock-free day, it's like holiday.
Sock-free.
Sock-free. That was called soccer. Soccer.
They look very comfortable.
What?
They look very comfortable.
Yeah, but I have to run them in.
Oh, yeah. Without socks.
It's dangerous.
Yes. Blisters.
Because I have socks in my pocket here just in case.
Then they don't fit anymore.
Yeah, but just in case. You think it will, you make them fit, but then you still have a blister already.
Yes, yes.
Then it's too late.
Yes.
When the blister is there, it's too late.
So it's too late.
So when the bliss is there, it's too late.
Oh.
Bliss no fair. Blister.
Sock-free movement. Yeah, inspiring.
Yeah, that's our pointers,
Yeah.
which cannot be missed.
No. We won't.
That is daily life pointers. You can have them every day.
Thank you.
Be aware.
Be away.
Be aware. Be awake. Awakeness. What a nice word, huh? Awakeness. Mindfulness. Ooh.
Full of mind.
Mindfulness, huh?
He's full of mind.
No, fooled by the mind.
No.
Mindfulness. Sounds better. Full of mind. Mind by the fooled by the mind. Never mind. Pfeffermind. Pfeffermint. Questions?
At the moment.
Urgently asked.
You wanted.
Urgently wanted. Paver. Paving the street. English, but made in India. And for a stingy person, it costs, when you buy them here, 100
Yeah,
euros.
leather, no?
Huh?
Leather?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Maybe.
They were cheap though.
In India, you never know. In India, you have blue bananas, black bananas, and they just put colors in it, and they were actually yellow bananas.
Cheating.
Or watermelon with sugar, they just inject sugar water. Hmm? Yeah.
So
And then they all get diarrhea because the sugar water came from, we don't know. You want to be safe because you think watermelon is safe because it's thing, but it's full of surprises, India. Incredible India. You get diarrhea out of. You always follow the rules, what you cannot peel, what you cannot cook, don't eat it. And then you have watermelon and then it gets watery. Very
They say it's a purification.
Yeah, then you get purified. India is purifying you. I think in the early 90s I went always 5-6 kilo less back to Germany or something, or 10. Before I always went to Mexico for that. For the revenge of Montezuma. Yeah, Mexico was just entering Mexico, diarrhea. 2-3 months, diarrhea. Always lost 10 kilos or something. You could not avoid it. You just, after a while, you were eating on the street, drinking the fruits from there and things because you got it anyway. It's in the air. It was just everywhere. Now it's okay, they say. The water, like in India, now the chlor, everything is full of chlorine. Yeah. So now you have to make Ayurveda in India to lose some kilos. Otherwise, just to go to India was Ayurveda. Ayurveda. So, yeah, Doc, it's all not the same anymore. Then he always looks at you. What does he want?
Can you translate?
Yeah, so I could not resist the shoes in Delhi 15 years ago because it had to happen. Fitting. Yeah, Heidi, what are you doing for your fashion? As older we get, we have to be more alert, aware of what we wear. That we look a little bit younger. Heidi, come on, we are in the same boat. Stick in the road. Some they just get into a relationship because then they don't have to care about anymore what they wear. Yeah, it's so. Then they can just run around because they have some already, the prey is on their side. They were hunting before. When you're hunting, you have to be dressed for hunting, but when you have your prey next to you,
Uniform.
you can just go out like, doesn't count anymore. He takes me in any way. Or she. Then you don't wash your feet sock free. Then starts the training. Good. Come on, we have still some days in front of us.
Oh yes.
Whoa. Yeah, not any thing we can have fun about. I like questions.
So why there is there is a tendency to have more women on these talks rather than men? Is there?
We can, maybe, they always say, oh, with you it's a 50-50 sometimes. Rare.
It's true.
Mostly it's 9 to 1 or something. Tja, maybe I would like 9 to 1 more too, but
Women?
I would not say now. Women have more time. I think women are always like Diana, the hunters. It's like the goddess of hunting, like they're more hunting than men in a way. And hunting is like going to, in America, in the States, always you go to satsang to find your soulmate.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's very common. Because they're the same mind. You can talk after sex more. And before.
You don't have to smoke.
You don't you can join without joints. No, it's very common in the States. Was always in the beginning, satsang was soulmate finding, which like what fits like a partner or something. It's like now internet. Now they have an app on their phone for that. But before it was satsang. Men, they went to cooking classes. The same. Just to find some good woman who can cook well. Huh? I just said men went to cooking classes to find a woman. But men go to find men's.
Yeah.
It's all hunting. Everywhere, everyone goes hunting, huh? For something. And like, it starts morning makeup. It's already preparing for hunting. Shaving for men or trying even camming, it's all hunting preparation. Huh?
Camping.
Camping. Huh?
There's a song, everyone is looking for something.
Yeah, that's a song.
Yeah.
Everyone is looking for someone.
Sweet dreams.
Getting attention. It's hunting for attention all the time. Attention, please. Look at me. Look at me. In a positive or negative way. Both.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Give me attention. Look at me. Recognition. That you exist. Permanent.
That's why in the ancient tribe, when somebody was sentenced, it became transparent.
It didn't exist anymore.
Right,
Outcast. Oh,
like a death.
that penalty. Just erased from the tribe.
Mm-hmm.
Then he died. Unbearable. Yeah, and it still continues everywhere. If you walk around. Oh, what to do? The French are very good in it. Dressing, no? Fashion, food, everything what. That's why I don't go there. Too much work.
You never know. You never know.
Yeah. I never know.
Yeah.
Anna Suya is plotting something. Do you want to translate it for him?
Oh, no,
It's a
no,
plot.
no.
No, she is finished with that.
Yeah, I've done it.
She thinks that fire, there's nothing to burn anymore.
Oh.
If I watched her, she had to translate, and she was, if she was there translating, she was so exhausted. If it would just move, it was okay, but she was really in, whatever, even pronouncing it, and then in French, wow.
Both ways.
No,
Getting
yeah,
the question,
yeah.
being in the fire from the question and answer. I was just,
Not slowing down.
no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, that's why I'm not go for. Moscow is the same. Translating is always, it's a joke. It's working, but it doesn't work. Can never be a, whatever. It's.
Actually, there are YouTube videos that are in Russian and a couple of Russian books. They are incredibly well translated.
I remember one translation that I said, because there's a story about Dalai Lama that he still gets angry and thing and whatever. And then the assistants asked him, why you still get angry? You are enlightened and you should be compared, blah, blah, blah. Why should I care about the genes of my father? Like the genetic anger. And she translated, why should I be concerned about the blue jeans of my father? And everyone, why is the Dalai Lama angry? Because he has to wear the blue jeans of his father. They thought, boy, I think something went wrong here.
But you're correcting the translator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I understand what they translate. Yeah. No, it's a translator that doesn't work. It's a translator. Never good enough. I had in Colombia, there were two simultaneously translators from the UN trying to translate me. And they were giving up. No, they could not. They didn't know any word for what because Spanish they have no awareness. The same in French. You have to make conscient de conscient, blah 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 or something. There's no awareness in that language in Latin. No, there's no awareness. There's no word for it.
Consciousness.
Huh?
Consciousness.
No, consciousness is not awareness.
They only have consciousness.
Yeah, but they have to make it consciousness conscious. Also conscious about conscious, blah blah blah. Huh?
Conscience pure.
Well, pure, it's the same bullshit, then even worse. That's even worse. Consciousness pure. Oh. Say, no, it's not pure. Fucking French have no awareness.
In the genes.
It's in the genes. No, it's not so easy because without that word, it's really, you have to make it.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah, now she's fed up to make up something.
It doesn't work.
Doesn't work. So, awareness. Be aware. Mit und ohne Gewehr. It's like a defense system, trying to be aware that nothing happens to me what I don't want. Just to make an awareness armor around you. Staying in. That's called Vipassana training. Passagena. Passadoble. Passodoble.
But in Vipassana, when you do Vipassana, you actually, do end up having time and space to sit with whatever is present at the moment, and you do train yourself a little bit more, I'm speaking for myself, to be slightly more aware of what is happening, and a little bit, in my case, slightly less automatic. That goes out the window when I am busy doing things, but it feels to me like there is a change, yet there isn't, because fundamentally I was, as I was, really automated, but the practice, like the skill is there. It's minuscule, but it's still a change compared to pre-Vipassana.
Continue. That was appreciated. Now everyone knows why they should be lazy.
Why? Why?
It sounded very exhausting.
Sometimes it was, yes.
I think all the time. Even being in the now is for me very exhausting.
Being like,
In the now, like the presence, being in the present moment, bullshit. Then you have to always question the doubt, am I really now in the now? Or am I really in the present moment? Or is this moment already gone? Or no, it's a nice exercise. That's why I say continue. If it's meant to happen, you will have whatever, an idea that living in the present moment is better than living not in the present moment.
one cannot not be in the present moment.
I have no idea. For me it's not better, it's just different. There's nothing right or wrong with it, but it's not better. It has no more quality. Because this is the idea of more quality, but there is no more quality in the present moment or not being in the present moment. The quality alone is what you are, which is in spite of in the present or not present moment, not because of anything. This is all different. Maybe for the person it's more, quality, time. Like in America, we spend quality time. We are looking into the eyes when we are together, whatever. We are very present with our kids. We have a quality time. Before we just go to Disneyland or to McDonald's and eat a hamburger, but now we appreciate the hamburger. We really look at the hamburger. Look what is in it. And maybe then we don't eat it anymore. We become aware what is in that hamburger in the present moment. Maybe the appetite is gone in this present moment.
See the dead cows.
Dead cow disease. Oh.
God.
From Argentina. No, I'm a Trump fan. I don't eat what comes from a foreign country.
Climate change also.
Yeah, climate change. How many trees had to be killed for this mango? This is like an awareness exercise. If you look at it, compassion with a tree. It's called tree compassion. And I don't eat anymore, so I save the rainforest because I don't go to McDonald's anymore. I become vegan. Vegan. No, I mean, like, this is like awareness, being in the present moment, being aware what you're doing and thing, and the consequences are immense. Maybe you become light prana eater, maybe, because only prana is pure enough for myself in the present moment. I only need pure food, and nothing is pure enough for my pure consciousness. Oh, she's gone.
Purifying.
She's purifying herself in the toilet. No, you see, I make a joke about it, but comes out of it because this is just I am special, like the special people meeting in awareness seminars, because only special people are in the present moment, and I only want to be with present people, not with this normal people who are just not present. There's no one there. I need the one who is really there in the present moment, and then seeing me as I am. Opening up, open hearts around me. Bloody business. I only mingle with open hearts these days. And then they meet me and say, oh, your heart is very close. Thanks God. Otherwise I needed surgery. No, if you're honest, one wants always to be apart, special. And being one who is in the present moment is again a bit more conscious about his being and his things than the normal people, anyone. And then it's an advantage, again advantage.
And the advantage is that I would like to hurt myself and people around me a little bit less.
Yeah, that is an advantage too. And then you feel special. Because you are so aware about your surrounding and that you don't hurt one, and that hurts people. Because you are special. I like to hurt people, and then they feel good.
Okay.
Then I respect them, because they're worse to hurt them. This is disrespect not to hurt them. You think they're not worse that you hurt them. They're not worse that you fight with them. They're not good opinion. No, I don't fight with you, you are not worth it. I fight with someone else. No, I fight with everyone. Look at, I fight for everything. I respect you, I fight with you. I like to fight with myself. No, I mean, like you can turn it into everything. You can go to this side or that side, it's positive, negative, blah, blah, blah. It's all a standpoint, or like a point of view thing, whatever. And everyone needs a point of view, which is positive or is negative, and this is more positive for my surroundings, this is more negative. And if I behave like that, and this self-importance, that by your behavior you can control. You know, that is like
it's like taking a God's place. Like, I am the one who hurts or the one who doesn't.
No. But I can turn it to the opposite. You don't respect the other one if you don't want to hurt him.
Oh, how come?
Huh?
I
Yeah, because he is too weak. You think he is too weak for you.
okay, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, so weak. You are so... No, I cannot hurt you. You are so weak. Oh, no. I'm too strong for you. I don't want to. I don't want to show my weapons to you. I'm withdraw. No,
Rather like violence and...
I like violence, come on. What's wrong with violence? You take showers every day, you kill so many bacteria. You're the most violent.
Like even brushing my teeth.
Yeah, even you brush your teeth. How many bacteria you get out of it? It's chlorine and zinc-1, and then you don't want any enemies around you. But they serve you. If you would not have bacteria and then you would get killed immediately. So I like bacterian people.
Oh, you're German.
Do what?
You're German.
I'm a German. Man, I know. The man with a spear. How can a man with a spear? Because German means a man with a spear.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Gehr is spear or German. German, the man with a spear. How can I not be violent? Tja, I have some weapon. Oh, with me, I'm a weapon. No, just to point out, whatever you do is trying to get being special, because a person needs to be special and apart from someone else, different, making a different approach or whatever thing, and that's the nature of humanity. Like having a nationality, fighting for that. You always need a reason to fight for something or do something, and to be special and apart. Making differences, because you only can live in differences. That what is different needs differences. Without differences you cannot exist. It needs to be different. And for sure, as your idea of positive, what is better? Always striving for the better. And now the idea of peace is better than the idea of war. So you strive for peace because it's more common, whatever thing. If you would be a warrior, you fight for peace all the time, and you whatever. You justify your fighting because you fight for peace. So, but your opinions, the other ones, they don't fight for peace as you fight for peace. Maybe the one you fight is fighting for the same. So everyone fights for peace. Peace fighters. Or religion, God, any reason. And everyone is ready to fight. Every moment. You just give it a good reason and they kill for it. Everyone. Without exception. This so-called peaceful warrior is just an imaginary fiction. There's everywhere warriors. Everyone is worrying about himself or the family, nation, anything. And ready to fight for it. Just need a good reason to kill. May I show you? You too. What would you do if the Germans would have war with French now? Would you kill the French too? No, you're Berliner, come on. 20 years Berlin, no more. 22 years Berlin. 24 years. On the way to Hamburg.
3 days. 3 days visit in Berlin.
Yeah, on the way to John de Ruyter. Wow.
We got stuck.
Got stuck in Berlin. On the way. Getting stuck in the Tempelherrenstraße. With Johannes of the Cross. Yeah. No, I mean, just be honest with yourself. There's a warrior inside. There's always ready to fight for something. You just need a good reason. Crazy. The beast is always ready. Then you make even awareness exercise just to be more ready in the moment, that you can shoot first. Tja. Shalaba, you too. Even the mott, Shalaba means mott.
What?
Mott, the motte.
Yes, moth.
Yeah, but it's a motte. Moss, moth, this wolf.
Yes?
Huh?
emptiness?
just the
Or
moth.
prem love?
No.
Shunyam. Shunyam of emptiness.
The moth of emptiness. Wanting to fly into the light of the bride and then being burned into the... Every Indian name has some... Heidi, you have no Indian name? You had one, huh?
Yes.
What was it?
Amurta.
What?
Amurta.
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 What does that mean?
Ohne Körper.
Boah,
Ohne Gesicht, ne?
Ohne Körper.
faceless.
Murti.
Faceless. Faceless. Wow, that sounds good. From now on, call you faceless. You don't have to make up anymore. The face of my enemy.
Decapitated.
The dated?
Decapitated.
Shocked. The shocked one. Headless. Headless way. Headless Harding. Not duckless. The duck was gone. Duckless Harding. Nice guy. Got very old, 97 or something. The wife is still working, makes them. The wife too?
Yeah.
I met in somewhere someone who went later when he was dead because Catherine was doing the same after he died.
Died in south of France.
Yeah? Yeah, she was French.
But he
One nice French lady.
exists.
Rare. Yeah, everyone said it. Oh, he had a French wife. Oh, and she was nice. As if it really like an exceptional thing. Huh?
She was.
Yeah, but I mean, it was like everyone had, oh, she was French, but she was nice. That's quite something. If you have to make a statement like this, everyone said, "Oh, she was French, but she was nice."
There was no but.
No,
Without but.
no, with but.
Butless.
Nice but.
Butless.
Nice but. With a nice butt. Yeah? Butter. You bitch have a nice butt too. Time of hunting is over.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh. Yeah, good. Heidi, faceless. Who gave you the name Osho?
No. Samapan.
Samapan. Oh. Swami Valium. Yeah, they called him Swami Valium, weil he was like always tired and slowly. Now it's a new name, I think. What's his name now? It's new. Soham. So he goes still to McDonald's. Soham. Burger. From his new guru in India, he got a new name. Soham. Soham. So yo soy. Huh? Yo soy. Soya. Chop suey. Ja, so haben, ja? So haben wir's. Yeah. Not something else from anyone? Karl, you started, now you finish.
Oh. Nothing.
Be in the moment. Have a question. Be here and now. All these nice pointers. Be here and now. Try to be here, not to now.
Oh, I manage sometimes.
Yeah, that's good technique. Mindless,
No, just the opposite.
not mindful, mindless.
No, a lot of mind then.
Lot of mind.
Sometimes.
Go, enjoy the mind.
Would be nice if I could always.
It's only the mind who wants to get rid of the mind, not what you are. That's the mind, mind's the mind. Who fucking cares if the mind is minding the mind? The mind gets disturbed by the mind. Oh, poor mind. Oh, we're very sorry. Oh, mamma mia. Oh, I can be, oh, it hurts. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be generous, that's the mind. Mind's the mind.
Okay.
You can allow yourself to be generous.
Generous is
Generosity is your nature. And you can allow it to be the most generous life itself. You have no choice anyway, but you can be generous. In general.
in general.
In general. Yeah. Any other spiritual advice, technique?
I was wondering, do trees
Do what?
have a sense of being?
Of course. Do you have a sense of being?
It feels like.
Yeah, but if you really go into it, it's not there. It's not yours.
I don't mean having a sense of possessing or something.
Yeah, but you said
But
it.
just like
The energy of the tree is not different from the energy of Johannes, you know that.
yeah, but that there is some in
Someone?
the tree itself.
An
there's
entity?
Some feeling.
Is there an entity in Johannes?
Entity, but
What do you call it? What you call Johannes? With or without tea?
anti-coffee.
Anti-coffee. No, it's like it's always the second thing. You already think there is someone in Johannes, and then you ask yourself, is something, or no, but there is someone.
No, I didn't ask about someone.
Yeah, but
there
you
is some sense of being.
Yeah, but is there some sense in Johannes?
I don't know, it feels
That
like
is more the question for me now, and the tree is second. Forget the tree.
that was my question.
No, I asked you, is there a sense of Johannes in
There is a
Johannes?
sense of existing.
Where?
When this thing wakes up.
When?
Whenever.
The body never wakes up, come on.
When the waking state.
What wakes up in the
exists.
body? The body is awake, and then what wakes up?
No, the body.
The body doesn't wake up, the body is pumping, the heart is pumping.
Sentence also. When the body appears in the waking state.
In what? In what does the body appear?
In the waking state.
In what?
In knowing.
What state? Whose
In
state?
knowing.
Whose state would
I'm
it
not
be?
asking about who.
But you. No, he goes on the thin ice again. The same in Berlin, the same question.
No.
Same thing. When I wake up, there is no universe without me. When this wakes up in a waking state, then the whole universe and everything. But it's still there, with and without you. What wakes up?
Waking up, right?
Yeah, what wakes up? Is there waking up and waking up? Or is the body already awake? And nothing wakes up in waking up? Yeah, otherwise there's like a seer again there who is not there, and then in that seeing the body, whatever, something gives attention to the body, and then the body wakes up. Ha ha ha. The body is never not there. Heart is pumping, the energy is flowing, everything is without you. And then a sense of who wakes up? The sensor?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but I asked you, is there a sensor at all? Or is a sensor a sensation? But you wanted to know if the tree is different from you.
There is some sense of being in the tree.
Where?
Over there.
That's why I asked, is there a sense of being in that so-called
It
Johannes?
feels like, yeah.
Yeah, but it feels like imaginary sensation. If you really look into it, it's not there. Never was. There was never any Johannes.
The sense of being doesn't equal Johannes.
Of course. Without Johannes, there's not even a sense of being. Sense of being, you mean Johannes, you give it a name. Because then, otherwise you wouldn't say there's waking up. Who wakes up? Just a story of Johannes, who thinks he wakes up in the morning. Yeah, I don't know. That what does know want to know if there's a sense of being in a tree. So who wants to know the sense of being in Johannes? Yeah, it's all fiction. Sense of being. It's fiction. Then you can ask the dog, you can ask the floor, hey floor, are you flourished? Sense of being of the clavier. Klimperkiste. No, the question is, would there be any question even without the fictionary sense of Johannes, of if there is an entity there or so? What comes first?
About an entity.
You said there's a sense of being, but I ask you, is a sense of being in Johannes? That is for me more.
There is some sense of being here.
Yeah, what? Show me.
Show me your liver.
So what?
Show me your liver.
My liver?
Yeah.
Why should I show my liver? I have no liver. You have an entity. It's always nice to put the rabbit into the corner and then the entity in the rabbit. You will be crucified as your entity. No, it's always interesting how it starts then to fight for his his existence, this entity or the sense of being, fighting for his existence. This little fiction fighting for his. There is something. I cannot show it, I cannot feel it, but there is something. It's an imaginary sense here, and sensor, and sensing something. Oh, there must be something, and that wakes up in the morning. No, nothing wakes up in the morning. Energy just gets awake.
I wonder how you concluded that he fights for his existence.
What?
I wonder how you reached the conclusion that he fights for his existence.
I didn't get it.
You just said that.
I don't know what he said. You think I'm listening?
No. Yes, you do.
No, I don't even listen to what I say.
You still say
I cannot remember.
someone must have made that conclusion in order to express it.
Yeah, an entity has a conclusion that there should be an entity in a tree. It's or not questioning. A question, a sense of being is an entity. What else is there?
That's not what you said.
Some questionable entity or sense of being wants to know if there's a sense of being in something else.
Being has a sense of being. There's no need for an entity.
Ask him.
You think?
I don't think.
No? stay there. It's amazing if someone says, I don't think. The thinker says, I don't think. I think that I don't think.
Whatever says that I don't think.
Hiding.
Hiding? I'm not hiding, I'm here.
You think you are here?
I don't think.
You don't think. Okay, 12:07. We continue at 2.
Yes.
I hope you don't come with your thinkers.